Welcome to this video presentation here at Wimbledon Carriage Company, and here we have the Volkswagen Tiguan on a 67 plate. I'm going to start off firstly by showing you around the outside of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some of the controls on the inside of it from there. From the outside, first of all, you can see it's a 5-door car with alloy wheels. We're going to start off in the boot area of the vehicle first of all. As we approach the back of the car, you can see we have reversing sensors, the tow bar, and plenty of boot space, which can be extended by folded down those rear seats should you wish to. Okay, so we're just going to work our way back around to the front of the car. And then, as I said, we'll hop in and run through some controls from there. Now that we've done a full circle of it, though, the first thing you can see is the alloy wheels are all in pristine condition, as is the bodywork the entire way around the vehicle. A great looking car as well. Just briefly before we climb in, I think it's well worth seeing the interior from this exterior point of view. There's plenty to run through on the dashboard, so let's hop in and we'll do that now. Okay, now that we're inside the car, we're going to start with the dials first of all. On the left-hand side, we have the rev counter and coolant temperature gauge. On the right-hand side, the speedometer and fuel gauge. In the centre at the bottom, you can see the total miles for this car. They are 55,160. If we back out to the steering wheel next, on the left-hand side, we have our cruise control. It's adaptive cruise control, so if you hit this button, this vehicle is able to maintain its own distance between itself and the car in front, both speeding up and slowing down automatically. We have our stereo controls beneath that, which continue on the right-hand side, above which you can change your trip computer information. We have our phone controls as well. And then over into the centre is the main screen for the car. So on the left hand side we can access our radio menu, where you'll see this car's got DAB, FM and AM radio all available. If you want to listen to your own music, you go in under the multimedia heading, and again loads of ways to listen to your music in this car, including streaming it wirelessly via Bluetooth audio. That is, once you paired up your phone, of course, which is done by following the instructions on screen from there. You can access Apple CarPlay and Android Auto on here, depending on the phone that you've got, of course. And we have car settings menu available there, and inbuilt satellite navigation as well. Below that, we have our dual zone climate control. You can adjust the passenger temperature, driver temperature. You can increase and decrease the fan speed and determine where you'd like the air distributed once it enters the car. The air conditioning is off at the moment, so this button here turns it on, same button turns it off again, or hit auto. The car will now take full control for you to maintain the temperatures that you've asked for, and you can override that whenever you wish to. Put it back on your own settings. You can see auto has now gone off. We've got a heated driver and passenger seat, both with 3 separate heat settings each. Underneath that, a USB input, auxiliary input, and a 12-volt charging socket. The gear lever for the fully automatic DSG gearbox. We have an electronic handbrake with an auto hold function. You can turn your traction control on and off from here. We can also turn off the stop and start. This car is designed to cut out when it's stationary in traffic, which in turn will save you fuel. That system is off when that light shows. You can turn your parking sensors on and off as well, and change the driving setup of the car depending on the weather and driving conditions. And then down here, some storage and 2 cup holders so that you can open this section to keep the cups secure. The last thing I wanted to mention is the panoramic glass roof. As you can see, you can open this front section as a full sliding sunroof, although of course you don't have to. With this shut, this still lets in a huge amount of light as a panoramic roof by itself. The last thing I wanted to mention is the paperwork we have for the vehicle. So in the envelope here is the spare key, so 2 keys in total, the V5 registration document showing it's a 2-owner car from new, and then we have a stack of service paperwork underneath there as well. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see the car in person and have a test drive, or you'd like a live bespoke video tour, please feel free to give us a call here at Wimbledon Carriage Company. We'd love to hear from you soon.